This week, the ladies will be meeting your ex.
Come on.
Women from our past tend to know if we have grown. They might also help you identify some red flags. Do you pee in the bed at night? You understand?
That's a serious problem.
Meet my ex? Like, why do we need to do that? I was a very good friend with her prior to us getting into a relationship, and we also remained friends after.
I have a few young ladies that I need you to evade for me.
I wanted Janelle and Jessica both to meet my ex for this date. I also wanted Jessica to meet Sierra.
Both Jessica and Janelle come from a religious, like strong religious background.
Christian.
The levels of metaphysical, of where I normally come from, to see if they are also comfortable with stuff like that too.
Okay.
And I also, too, am not really sure what neither one of their sexual appetites might be like either.
I'll find out.
I'm Jessica.
Jessica, meet Jessica.
Oh, well, listen. Hi. When I realized I was sharing this experience with Jessica, I really wasn't surprised. I know that she is his top connection.
What was the hardest thing about dating Mario?
It was probably the age for me.
Oh, there's an age difference.
When we were dating, I had never been with a younger man, so that was an issue for me. I eventually got over that.
Okay.
I stepped in and, changed that world.
Oh.
It's God's doing.
Oh, Lord.
In terms of his new partner, what would you like for this person to have qualities that would be able to support him?
I would start with a sexual appetite. Just being able to keep up. Are you a sexual person?
I'm concerned about things as well. I just don't feel like that's a conversation or a topic. I know that I don't want to walk down there.
Okay. That is perfectly fine.
I'm not interested in...
One of the things that me and Morier connected on is spirituality. So I'm in this... It's my thing. Is that a deal breaker for you?
I was totally and completely blindsided.
If y'all would allow me to pull a card or two for you guys.
Yes.
You won't be able to pull a card for me, but you can pull a card for them.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I pulled the amethyst stone for you, so your intuition is gonna play a big part in your future.
I am blindsided with craziness because I talk to Marie all the time.
Well, I wouldn't want to date anyone who likes to dibble and dabble in the occult.
I got you.
I need someone who is firmly rooted in the infallible word of God.
Okay.
I'm very non-negotiable about having pagan things in my space.
Understand.
It got bad. None of this is going the way that I planned it at all.
I just want to make sure that, I am aware of who you serve.
Yeah.
And who sent you.
For me in this house, we will serve the Lord, so that...
Do you have any other questions? You didn't get to really ask her a lot of...
No, I think I got it.
I have a lot of damage control, a lot of cleanup to do, but I am happy that this conversation has now started. I'm a very spiritual person. But if a person's like, no, I'm completely, not going for it, that can be concerning.
What you think?
I was like, ooh.
Yeah. I know they don't understand the world. I know where I once was.
I'm not ashamed at all about who I am spiritually. I'm only ashamed of the fact that I did not convey the information.
I do have a third connection I do want you to meet.
Okay.
Bree's a lot of energy. She's very animated, which is something I like. She's gonna really see which one of these women can really keep up with her.
This year I'm outside.
You don't have no boyfriend?
I don't even know why you asked that question.
Since Quentin has been my top connection throughout this journey, the guys are in power this week, so this is definitely feeling intense.
Where are you coming from?
Just got done working out, girl.
Going into this date with Quentin and meeting his ex, I am looking forward to getting some insight.
I decided I chose Valerie because she knows me better than any other connection.
He had kind of pulled back a little bit because he saw my connection with Bill growing, but him and I are still vibing.
Immediately when Jessica enters the room, it was a huge energy shift. She came in pretty loud.
He informed me that you guys haven't really gotten that, physical connection yet, like the kissing and stuff like that. How are you guys feeling about that?
We're dating multiple people.
By the time we kiss, it needs to just be us. Like, you having your mouth everywhere, like, I'm not okay with that.
So basically, it sounds like y'all both trying to wait till each other is eliminated.
What would you say the reason was why the relationship ended?
Well, I didn't want to be a forever girlfriend. First of all.
Yeah. I think it was very selfish of me at the time, and I do apologize for that. I know we talked about it a couple times. That's where I was in that space.
The moment that Chris apologized, that was powerful to me. One of the big things that I'm looking for is a leader.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
What happened to end you guys' relationship?
I wanted exclusivity. He is content being single.
I kind of went ghost on her the other day just because I was in my mind.
When Quentin says that he ghosted me the other day, the fact that he says this in front of Janelle, who's his other connection, didn't sit well with me.
How can you be of service to a man like him, a power player in everything that he does? He needs a woman that's a good support system. Sometimes your day is gonna look like just supporting him.
Is your support being an active listener? Is your support taking things off their plate? Is your support showing up to different events for them? Is your support just really covering them?
So support for him, everything you just listed.
Do you feel like you receive support from him as well?
No,
No.
he didn't have the capacity. He didn't have the time. I was there in servitude, for real.
It was good meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
We kind of disappeared a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Pleasure meeting you.
Her energy, I like it. It's soft energy, it's nurturing.
Okay. Valerie saying that talking about Jessica energy was overbearing. If I'm not the only one feeling it, if Valerie's feeling it, then that's something I have to take heed to. The man has the power this week, and this process is really narrowing down.
My ex-date is with my strongest connection, Janelle.
I tend to gravitate towards strong women, so looking forward to seeing how she navigates this space.
Herbert is one of my top connections.
Exes is really not my thing. I really don't like when men have contact with their exes, so I'm just trying to see what's going on.
Yeah, this is Jessica.
Hi, Jessica.
Nice to meet you.
I walked into the restaurant and I thought it was Tequila sit down.
So this is my ex.
Okay.
Do you care if he is still friends with exes?
That would be very new for me.
You don't have to worry. Nah. I missed it. Man. But we still good friends. I put it on me. I put the blame on me.
Is this your queen?
You do want to have children?
I want to be a parent. I want to have children. I want to be a parent. I also want to adopt, but we'll just kind of have to see where we are when we get there. I would like to be engaged by the end of this year, start at the top of next year.
What are your beliefs on premarital sex?
Oh, absolutely. I don't want to get after the altar and I'm like, I'm thumb wrestling with Charlotte. Yeah.
Herbert, he likes to kind of take it slow.
He's slow motion with it.
In the beginning, yeah. He likes to take it slow and, you know, get to know you.
The best
to
things
see.
happen in slow over time.
Herbert's pace is concerning for me. It doesn't take that long for you to figure out if you want to spend the rest of your life with me.
The thing for me is the impatient.
The older I get, definitely the quicker things can move. I'm not that old yet.
I see a lot of potential in MRA, but I feel like Jessica would probably have to fall the back.
I love her energy, but it's like that around the way homegirl type of vibe.
Does the homie vibe put her in a friend zone? Whatever your gut is telling you.
Roll with it.
My dating life has taken an interesting journey.
Okay.
I've been able to find a few connections.
Okay.
So I don't get like a seal of approval.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hello, hot
How are you?
stuff. Heading to Phil's house. I wouldn't say that me and Phil have fully connected just yet.
Party's here.
Hello.
Our last date went really well. Why did you guys break up?
I wasn't quite sure of where we stood. I didn't know if we were friend zoning here. I need affection. Is he good about physical touch?
He's very physical, so I don't have that. I was very shocked when she said that Phil had issues with physical touch. He had his hand on my leg under the table at that moment. I was like, I'm not understanding what you're saying right now.
Is that just like a season that you were going through where you were going through stuff at that time, or are you just not a physical, touchy type of person?
It's a little bit of that plus some growth. Because I was dealing with some lack of work.
Does that happen to you often?
No, because I worked as a independent claims adjuster. So we thrive on storms.
Yeah.
The unfortunate side of it was just like good weather everywhere.
I wouldn't necessarily say that me and Phil are connecting. How do you feel about him having a son already? And
Yeah, I've dated men with kids.
My preference is men with no children.
Kira, I'm backing off like I want no parts of it.
Right right now, I don't see any red flags with him.
Who would you pick for me?
Definitely Aries, like off top, like no hesitation.
Oh.
That's the African couch right there. All right. I can't wait to hear about this.
I needed Jesus in that room to go ahead and solidify. I probably lost 2 connections at once.
What the chorus say?
Who would you say you're connecting with the most?
Sierra might be my only hope that I got left. So I don't know.
It's not like who do you think feels a certain way about you?
Yeah.
Who do you feel you have that connection with?
Jessica.
Don't settle for Sierra.
Whenever I bring up Aries, though, you just start sweating.
Well, that's true, too.
How'd you feel about her choosing Aries for you?
I'm more than okay with that. I still connect with Kat. It's just really hard to beat out Aries.
Who are we no longer connected with? Chris, I'm gonna start with you.
Sierra, I'm not really sure she really is vested in the process.
I want you to take these ladies out and let one of them know.
It's not a popularity contest.
Something's up. Me and Chris have no connection.
Going into this date, I know that the guys had a meeting with Tommy today, so of course the first thing in my head is like, honey, it's the end of the road for you.